Sailing from the Philippines to Tahiti, part number 5, Solomon to Vanuatu, the leg 4. If you watch the first part of this series, you know that this part will be harder to do because we would have to go against the established southeast trade winds. And indeed, it was. Unless you have a very strong engine and are willing to motor sail against 15 to 25 knots of trade winds in uncomfortable, often very confused seas, the key is to be patient and go when the weather is the least unfavorable. And maybe you get lucky, sometimes it's even favorable. Thankfully, we have invaluable tools to guess what the coming weather will be so we can pick the best time to do the crossings, and our main tool is Predict Wind. What I really like about Predict Wind that is constantly getting new features, new tools to give you more relevant weather info relating to your own boat and performance of sailing. In this video, I will show you a few examples of using those tools. With the weather departure predicting, you will be able to have all the information about your passage if you live on 4 different dates. And you can see the difference in how much time you will be motoring, how much time you are sailing, what kind of angle, downwind, what would be great, or upwind, reaching, and all according to the specs of your boat that you can enter in the system, in the data. As you can see in this video, we made it to Vanuatu after a 9-month voyage from the Philippines with perhaps as much pain than during childbearing. We left in January and now we are in October 2025 and we are here in beautiful Port Vila. A place, Vanuatu, one of our favorite places on the planet. We spent here 5 years, from 2006 to 2011, exploring this fascinating place. But as I mentioned earlier, to do a passage from the Philippines via what we call the wrong way, patient and enjoying the discovery of many anchorages in PNG and Solomon made the trip way more bearable and interesting. Our voyage did not feel as a delivery passage to zoom, zoom, zoom and run across, but as cruising and enjoying the cruising life. Now for us it's cruising on a faster pace as we generally spend much longer and visit at islands, so it's a faster cruising. Just to get from Santo here in Vanuatu, when we cleared in, just to get from there to Port Vila, took a few weeks as trade winds were quite strong, like the trade winds we experienced basically in the past 3 months. So if you plan to discover Solomon and PNG, definitively you can do it either way. Now if you are going the right way, the classical way with the trade winds, it will be much easier to actually just sail between the places because the trade winds are pretty strong for the past 3 months. If you are going like us the other way, you may have to take a longer break in different places waiting for the weather to be better for you. But again, with the Predict Wind, you have a good tool on your side to kind of find out when those weather windows are. But then remember, also, smell with your nose, look at the sky all around you. Prediction are only prediction. We are now preparing ourselves and our boat for the second part of our voyage, this time from Vanuatu to French Polynesia via Tonga, leaving next month in November. November, December, trade winds should be lighter across the Pacific and we should have maybe less pain going across to French Polynesia. Depending on the wind condition, we might take a 1-year stop in Vava'o in Tonga just to rest from our voyage there, or we might press along and make it back to Tahiti by the new year. Time will tell. So subscribe to our channel or look for our next video announcement on Noon site. in their newsletter to see our next video after we arrive in Tonga. So see you soon.